Hey, what's up, Virgos? We back. I know. I said I was gonna start doing some other readings for other signs, but then this message came in for you, Virgo. So I was like, let me go ahead on and let me give you Virgos this reading, okay? So that we can move on to other signs maybe a little bit later on. What's good? Let me see who we got in the building. Let me see who we got in the building. Shout out to all my Virgos. This is gonna be a part two. This is going to be a part two to your reading I did this morning. Okay. I know I saw Tiffany up here, so good morning to you, Tiffany. Okay. And so we're going for night 2021. Okay. I see 2020 in the building. How are you? Good morning. I'm an eight. I got my little breakfast. Okay. So before we begin, let me just get ahead on and make a real quick announcement so that I can get it out the way. And so, because I know my phone's been ringing off the hook. Um, Yesterday, for those of you who haven't been aware, I have been under the weather. Okay, I've been under the weather. I've been out of work now a few days, and so yesterday I went and I took the COVID-19 test. Okay, I went to my local pharmacy. I had my COVID-19 test taken. I do not get my results back till Thursday, so I've been at home on bed rest trying to get myself well. Okay, I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collect. You know, my job has really been very supportive at this time right now. So I have people reaching out and I have doctors and nurses and all that on standby. Okay, so as of right now, I'm not sure if if I tested positive or what. I had some signs, sore throat, little chest congestion, migraine headache, dizzy, nauseousness, some back aches, and so with now with this whole pandemic, as soon as you start feeling sick, a bit down, the first thing you want to do is be tested, right? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through with the vaccine shot because I'm not ready for that right now because I've been hearing some negative and some down. I haven't really been hearing too much positive things as far as vaccine shot goes. I do know a few people who have had the shot. One, two people said that they were sore in the arm for a couple of days. They was fine. And then I heard from other people that some people said they fainted, they passed out, all that. Then they caught corona right after they had the vaccine shot and they was hospitalized. So I don't see me going to go and do the vaccine shot right, not right now. Okay. I will keep you posted. I'll keep all my subscribers posted. Those of you who've been holding me down, I will come back on Thursday and I will let you guys know. Okay. Just pray for me. All right. I've been at home now under the weather. And so let's go ahead on and jump into your readings, okay? Because my phone has been blowing up. People's been calling, really concerned this morning. And so yeah, I'm at home waiting to get my COVID-19 test results because I've been under the weather, okay? But anyway, Virgos, with that being said, I'm sitting here drinking the coffee. Let's jump into this reading, okay, Virgos? Because now that I got that out the way. All right. So thank you all for your support. And thank you for everybody that's been calling and reaching out, checking on me. Okay. All right. So let's jump into y'all's reading. Okay. So Virgos, let's see. Yeah, for let's just do this in order. Okay. Let's do this in order. All right. So your first message that I got out with your internal youth, your enlightenment, and your knowledge. Okay. And by the way, I got a new deck of cards. I got two new decks of cards. So we're coming from the less vampire cards. I really like these cards. It's an oracle deck. Okay. I really like these. I also have another deck of cards that's somewhat similar to these. Okay. So this is a new deck of cards called Less Vampire. And so that's where we coming from. I also received these other decks of cards that I want to show you guys. I also got, these are crazy. I don't know if you've seen them. It's called Season of the Witch. These cards is crazy. I mean, I don't know who the artist is. Like it says it's by Sam Hain, Oracle of the Witch. Sam Hain. Okay, illustrated by Gadia Rose. The artwork is crazy on this deck right here. Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz. The artwork is really crazy, okay? For real, for real. Like these cards, they beautiful. They red and black. They gorgeous. If you haven't seen them, I got them on Amazon. It's a bit scary, though. It's a bit scary, okay? I went through these cards yesterday, Season of the Witch, and I had to put them down for a second. I had to put them down for a second, okay? But anyway, Virgo, let's go through your first message that I got for your oracle reading coming from, again, your less vampires, okay? So the first three cards that came out for my Virgos, okay? The first cards that came out for you this morning for my Virgos is your internal youth, okay? Your eternal youth came out, okay? And so energy, newness, and I feel like when it comes to this card right here, your eternal youth, you just need to like focus on some new things. Don't forget who you are when it comes to like this rebuilding, trying to work up on some new energy right now. Because I feel like many of my Virgos, you again, like from part one, we did part one this morning. Some of my Virgos, you could have dealt with some bullshit. And like I said, some of you are ready to make a change. Some of you are ready for that change when it comes to working on some new things for yourself. Enlightenment, inspiration, innovating yourself again, going back, re-examining the situation, okay, and working on some new things for yourself on this one right here. So we spoke on that from your first reading this morning, right? That it's time for you to get yourself back together and start feeling inspired. Don't let things bring you down, okay? Because Virgos, a lot of us, we go through these obstacles. Some of us is going through obstacles like myself. I'm a bit under the weather, right? And so that's just an obstacle that I have to deal with. Okay. But I'm not going to let it get the best of me. And I'm not going to let the situation, get me down right now. Okay. And so, like I said this morning, when I said some of you, I picked up going back to school, working on your license, when it comes to nursing and that sort of thing, you did get the knowledge card. Okay. The knowledge card did come out. Studying, learning, educating yourself. So we spoke about that from your reading this morning on part one that we had went through. We touched on that, okay? And then your other cards that came out for you Virgos, your other message that came out is creator, catalyst, maker, mother, and father, okay? So some of you could inherit some things, some of your parents, okay? When it comes to working on creation and creating things, okay, or you could have like listening to creator, to the higher power, wanting to like or either some of you can even have a mother or father who passed away, and you're wanting to like do something on the behalf of your mother and your father, or you could have been pressured by your parents, where your parents might have wanted you to be a doctor or a lawyer, for example, and you turned out not to be that lawyer or that doctor, right? And so you don't want to let your parents down, okay? Or you may have kids and your kids may be athletic in school or whatever the case may be. Or some of your kids may be upset because, or either they could have dropped out of school or got pregnant or whatever the case may be. And so you may have a child or daughter or son who feels as though they have disappointed you, or you may feel as though you have disappointed your parents. And so now you want to give back and show your parents that you can, create and be a maker and giving birth to new ideas, working on yourself, wanting to give back at this time. Like I said, we had spoke on that this morning, right? And so I feel like many of my Virgos with this death rights, we spoke about that also in your part one of your first reading, where we talked about you're saying goodbye, saying goodbye to former occasions, honoring lives, you're giving back, and this can also be where you might have actually lost a loved one, and this could be a loved one whose spirit is checking on you, saying goodbye, and you could be honoring this loved one who passed away. Okay, some of you could be honoring this loved one who passed away. Okay, so you may have actually physically lost somebody, and you could be honoring them. This could be the anniversary of their death, or this could be a brand new beginning for you, some sort of a spiritual transformation. You know, when many of you are going through this change, okay, some of you can also be dealing with religion factors, okay, because the religion card did come out, okay. So some of you can also be dealing with some religion factors, okay. And the reason why I say that is because you got this religion card, okay, but on top of this religion card, okay, you got this primal card right here, okay. And so connected deep within, sacred dance, instance. So some of you, like I said, could be giving back to your ancestors. Okay, wanting to when it comes to religion factors, wanting to really commit and you know, obey the rules. You want to commit to your spiritual side. Some of you are really going through this strong spiritual transformation where you may be finding yourself in a situation between you and your partner where one person could be more spiritually inclined and strongly wanting to work for, for spirit now, where you're ready to make a brand new change, and so religion factors may come in between your relationship because you could be dealing with somebody who's not ready to accept this new you know Like I said, others of you, you could be like myself. I know I'm part native, I'm British mulatto, I'm native Indian, part African American. And so some of you can also be, you can have some sacred native roots, okay, where some of you can respect, your religion, your native, your heritage, where you respect how you was, brought up and raised, where you could be working on some sacred things that you disrespect. You're ready to, give back to who you are. You're ready to let go and stop wearing this mask because this reading is going to talk about that, You said your dad was a medicine man? Yeah, definitely, And so let's see here, Virgos. Let's see what we got going on. Because in this reading, yeah, see, you got the past prison, right? The past, a prison. It says bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. So somebody could be holding on tight to their past and not wanting to let go, or you could be holding on to somebody a little bit too tight where the time has come for you to let go of your past and release it, and forgive it. This could be how your person feels towards you. Okay. You can have somebody who may feel isolated right now, may feel as though they're, in four walls in their own little prison. You know what I'm saying? Going through, holding on to some past resentment. This could be somebody holding on to some past resentment that they feel how you did them wrong, or this could be you holding on to some past resentment or grudges that somebody else did wrong toward you, and you having a hard time letting go of it and releasing it. Okay, and so Spirit has shown you right here with this other card right here, redemption. Okay, when you see this other card right here and it's saying redemption, absolution, forgiveness, repentance. Okay, so some of you may need to forgive a past situation. Call it what it is, chalk it up, repent, ask for forgiveness, tell God to forgive the situation. Um, some of you may have been sexually molested or assaulted as a child. Okay. And so you could still be holding on to that because I don't know why I'm picking up on that, okay? Where somebody here could have been sexually assaulted as a child and sexually molested. Some of you could have been abused and sexually molested by a father or an uncle, and you're having a hard time forgiving and letting go. Don't understand why this happened to you, why this person did this to you. For others of you, yeah, like I said, I do feel like somebody's holding on to some resentment where something happened to them in their childhood, where somebody was molested and raped as a child, and you're needing to let go of this situation. Okay, there needs to be some forgiveness in this situation, some healing. Okay. Um, yeah. See, you got this monster within. Okay. and internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. So again, you're wanting to improve yourself. You're wanting to release this struggle. Okay, some of you could be battling some demons within, and the reason why you're going through these demons is because of this hurt and this pain. Um, these trials and tribulations, these storms, very painful storms, very heavy storms. Okay, I know what it's like to be sexually assaulted. Believe me, I do. I was molested as a child when I was 5 years old, and it went on for a while. And the person who had sexually assaulted me, he ended up getting his brains blown out in the broad daylight. And I was outside as a child playing. It was a drive-by, and somebody drove by, and they blew his head off, and they shot him and killed him. And as a child, I witnessed the person who raped me when I was a child. I was 5 years old, and he was 20, and he got killed. And I actually witnessed him getting his, yeah, he got shot, and I saw it, and I never forgot it. And so I know what it's like to be sexually assaulted and molested, and I was raped when I was a teenager. So, I can relate to that, So if you need to reach out and have a private reading, you need somebody to talk to about that situation, feel free to email me and book a private reading if you feel like, you need somebody to talk to, because again, I could definitely relate to that. I know what it's like, okay? Um, Others of you, when it comes to this other situation, okay, you could be dealing with some jealousy, all right? Because you got the envy, the punishment, the change in course, okay? So whether this is you being jealous of somebody else, or envy of somebody else, or feeling as though you're being punished and mistreated because of you, you're surrounded by somebody who's jealous of you if you don't understand, okay? And you're wanting to break this pattern, this repeated pattern and cycle of why it is either you're feeling jealous or the person you're dealing with may be feeling jealous over you. Because I feel like somebody feels as though they're being punished for no reason because somebody is jealous of them, they hate them, and so somebody is mistreating you for no reason. I feel like this is a very deep reading for somebody. Um, the witness card came out in this reading, okay? To know personal evidence, to speak out. And like I said earlier this morning when I did your reading, I had shared with you guys that I felt like somebody was going to court for justice in a situation for something that happened to a child, something concerning your son or daughter that has to do with a court taking place where somebody is seeking some sort of justice, okay? Or this could be a situation where somebody saw somebody doing something that they had no business, okay? You could have caught somebody cheating on you, and you could have saw it for yourself, and or you saw somebody doing something they had no business doing, and and you didn't want to snitch and tell on them, and so the time has come for you to like speak up. You know what I mean? So this could be somebody who's hiding personal evidence, and they scared to speak up because somebody knows something in a situation where somebody is hiding the truth, and they don't want to speak up. And so spirit is saying, if this is you, it's time for you to speak up. Okay, it's time for you to speak up and step up. If you're a witness to a situation where you saw something go down and you're trying to be quiet about it, I feel like the time has come where the truth is going to be revealed in that situation. Okay, like I said from this morning, because you did get that justice card along with that judgment card. Okay, now with this next card right here is crazy because it says the death will come. Okay, and so with this card here, immortal, infinite, fragile, this could be a situation where somebody's in a third party situation when you're getting your heart broken, and then it's coming, you know, definitely an ending. Definitely an ending. Again, this can be a situation where somebody was hurt and the ending is going to come into play. This could be a warning. You know what I'm saying? This can also be a warning where, because you got the witness where somebody could have witnessed a situation going down. So this could be a warning reading where somebody saw something, or a situation is not going to end well, it's not going to play out well. No, this can either be an ending to a relationship, to a third, party situation where somebody got their heart broken, somebody got caught cheating. You got to take it how it resonates. Others of you, the discipline card came out in this reading. It's amazing how these cards are just coming out the way they are in this reading here, okay? You got the discipline card, training, consistency, practice, okay? So if it's something that you really want to do, especially when it comes to making changes and wanting to do right, you're going to have to train yourself. You're going to have to discipline yourself. You're going to have to practice, okay? Practice. In order for it to be perfect, practice takes, what's that saying? Perfect takes practice. Perfection. In order to perfect your craft, you may have to work on it. You have to train yourself in order to make some changes in your life. Okay. Let's see. And then others of you, again, you can have a child, like I said. Some of you could be dealing with a child, okay? And I don't know why I'm picking up on it. Some of you can have a son or a daughter, okay? Because you got the immortal card, okay? The consuming family pressure of peers, where somebody is feeling peer pressured by their friends, okay? Somebody might be around their friends, where their friends is trying to entice them into doing something that they don't want to do, whether it's drinking, smoking, getting high, having sex, okay? So you can have a daughter or a son who is being peer pressured by their friends, okay? So you might want to sit down and talk to your daughter or your son, especially if you have a teenage daughter or son, and you may not be aware, but that your child is going through some sort of peer pressure at this time, okay? And this can even be you, where you may feel peer pressure that you're going through a situation, okay? And the reason why I say I feel like this is more so has to do with a child, this could be your daughter or your son, is because you got this outsider card, okay? This outsider card, misfit, loner, a wanderer, okay? So this could be somebody walking around feeling lost, you know what I'm saying? Feeling confused, feeling unstable, unbalanced, unevenly yoked, feeling like they don't fit in, a misfit, okay? Feeling all by themselves and alone, just wandering around like nobody cares about them. Somebody could be really depressed right now, feeling like nobody gives a damn about them. And so, again, this could be your child, your son, your daughter. This could be you, or this could be somebody that you know, a family member. And that's why I said a child, because you got this rebellious card, right? And so it's like with this card right here, turbulent, revolution, upstart. Somebody is rebelling. Somebody is acting out, right? Somebody's acting out, misbehaving, showing their ass, okay, because they feel like they are misfit. They feel like they don't fit in. They feel like nobody loves them. Nobody's hearing them out. So because they feel like they don't fit in and they feel like nobody loves them or wants them, this person may be acting out. Because you know what they say. What's that old saying? Hurt people hurt people. And people who use people tend to go out and use other people. And so again, this could be somebody who's acting out. You got this rebellious card, so this could, if this ain't you acting out because you feel hurt, you feel left out, this could be a child that you may have that feel this way. Okay, so if you have kids, definitely talk to your kids, seek some sort of therapy, get the help that you need as a parent for your child. Find out what's going on. If you think this is your kids, then definitely get involved with your children and find out what's going on. Okay, or this could be an ex or a person that you've been dealing with, and this could be how your ex is acting out. This is how they responding to you. Okay, they're rebelling because they feel like they don't fit in. Okay, they feel like nobody loves them. They feel like because they lost you, they could be grieving, or they could have went through all types of losses, lost their job, lost a kid, lost their loved one. So now they acting out because they feel as though they lost every damn thing. Their job, their kids, their home. They don't have shit else to live for. So somebody's feeling depressed right now. Okay. And so you also got this courtesy card, right? Thoughtful, polite, good manners. So Spirit is telling you the time has come for you to humble yourself, to get grounded. You know what I mean? And to show love and respect. And remember to treat people how you wish to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Because if you shit on people and you mistreat people, then the way you treat people, that shit's going to come back to you. Okay? So you can either give out the good or give out the bad, but karma is a motherfucker, because what goes around comes back around. And if you mistreat somebody, it's going to bite you in the ass. Okay? It always do. So spirit is telling you it's time for you to be thoughtful. It's time for you to be polite. Work on your manners, some courtesy. You know what I'm saying? Treat people how you wish to be treated. You understand what I'm saying? Now these other cards. Let's see what we got over here. And your other cards, you got supernatural, miraculous. Okay. And remember in the other reading I did, I told y'all that some of y'all might have a scratch off card or something like that. Spirit is telling you to believe in the supernatural, believe in the miraculous, believe in it. Believe anything that you could believe and put your mind to achieve it, whether it's some sort of goal, dream, something that you're wishing and wanting to be prosper. So long as you face reality, okay, and you keep it real with yourself. Again, believe in yourself, write down your goals, work toward it. Nothing happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? You got to take the first step, step one, step two, step three. It's a process. Everything is a process. You understand what I'm saying? So believe in the supernatural, believe in the higher power, believe in spirit, believe in the Lord got your back. Don't be afraid to turn over and transform yourself. Okay, when it comes to the supernatural, believe in yourself, believe it, achieve it. Now, others of you, your last two cards you got natural, okay, and then you got transgression. Okay, these were your last two cards that came out. Okay, authentic. Spirit is saying it's time for you to be your natural, authentic, real self. Okay, it's time for you to come from behind the mask. Okay, some of you have been walking around, hiding your pain and your hurt behind all this makeup, this hair weave, these lashes. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to keep it real. Okay, that yeah, you might look beautiful with the hair weave and the eyelashes and the makeup. That's all good. Okay, but don't be afraid to show your real you that's underneath all that hair weaving, that lashes, and the eyebrows, because you're going to have to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up on the outside that, you so caught up on what you look like on the outside that you forget who you are underneath all that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes this might be the time for you to come clean and just be honest with yourself and be real with yourself and take a closer look in the mirror, and don't walk around here putting on this facade like you this huge diva because you hiding your hurt and your pain, because underneath all this makeup and lashes and eyebrows, you might look good on the outside, shoes, outfit, but on the inside, you fucked up, you damaged, you broken, and you covering this up, walking around, putting on this facade like you a good bitch, but underneath all that, you might really be hurt and damaged because somebody fucked you over. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to come clean, remove the mask, maybe get some help, talk to somebody about it, seek therapy. It's okay. Relate to people who are relatable. Give people like-minded people like yourself. Speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Stop keeping that shit locked inside yourself, because you only got build up. You're walking around with this damn build up anger, hurt, and remorse, and you're not, let it go. Exactly. It's time to release the heartbroken, because you also got to look at this transgression card, flaws, contradiction, mistake. So some of you may be hiding behind your floors, right? And beating up on yourself, contradicting yourself, blaming yourself for past mistakes. Spirit is saying it's time for you to let go of these past mistakes. It's time for you to come clean. It's okay, because you're not by yourself. The world we live in is fucked up. Trust me. We have all been there, done that, did that. You feel me? And so, yeah, Reiki healing is good. I do Reiki every morning. I do. That's why I tell people, every morning when I wake up out my bed, the first thing I do is work on my Reiki healing. Okay, I get to my altar and, I have a strong spiritual prayer where, I work on my Reiki every day, when I wake up in the morning. Like right now, I'm under the weather. I'm out of work, I don't know what my COVID results might come back, on Thursday, and might come back positive, but I got to keep my head up regardless of the situation and just take care of myself, So I'm at home and I'm taking care of myself, doing what I have to do, but I'm definitely putting forth my spiritual Reiki healing lessons every morning, exactly. You said what you see is what you get. I am who I am, can't hide. That's right. It's no need to hide. Just be yourself. Be your true, authentic, natural, real self. Okay. And always get with like-minded people like yourself who could relate to you. Okay, Virgos. Now I know that I've been getting some requests from other people who have been asking me to do other readings. Some of you had asked, can I do a reading for the sign of Cancer, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn. I received those messages, okay? So I will start working on some other readings. But see, the reason why I don't really focus so much on other signs is because even though people are requesting it, when I do try to come up here and do other readings for other signs, they don't support. They don't support my channel. They don't show up for their reading. I might get 1 to 3 people, maybe 3 to 5 people, and then that be it. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is, I try not to waste my time if people not gonna support the channel. If people not gonna get up here and they're not gonna support what I do and they don't show no support for my, for my channel and they don't subscribe, then I'm not gonna feel led to want to do a reading for those signs. But I said later on today, being that I am home from work now and I'm on sick leave, that I'm gonna start doing a sign. My first reading we're gonna do is gonna be for Aquarius and then Pisces and then I'm gonna do Aries. Okay, so today I will get the Aquarius reading out, the Pisces reading out, and the Aries reading out. How you doing, Divine? How you doing, baby, from London? How are you? Shout out to London. Yes, I see you, Arlene, Desmo, Divine. I know Tiffany. I see you guys. You're in the building with me this morning. Thank you so much, because this has been your reading. You said I watch all messages and a half of them is nothing to do with me. Right. Right. But I hope that you guys was able to receive something from this reading. Divine, you said I support you. Thank you so much, baby, for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel because I do my best to, be here and I do my best to give back. You said, hope you're in good health. Thank you so much, Erica. I do appreciate that. At first, I wasn't even going to tell nobody. I wasn't even going to talk about it. I wasn't going to come out public and go public with it. I was going to keep it to myself. But I've been receiving a whole lot of phone calls this morning and I haven't even been able to even get myself up and dressed because people have been calling me this morning and checking on me. And so the truth of the matter is I've been out of work since last week, Thursday morning. And I've been sick now for like a week and my symptoms had kind of got worse. And so yesterday I did get up and I went and took a COVID-19 test from my local CVS pharmacy. It takes 3 days to get the results back. And so I should have those results back by this Thursday. So as of now, I don't know whether it's negative or positive. All I could tell you is that I have been having some of the symptoms, but it's nothing major because if it was major, I wouldn't be up here giving you guys a reading right now. Okay. But I have been trying to get as much rest as possible. So if you don't see me up here for a couple of days, it's because I'm trying to catch up on my rest, okay? But anyway, with that being said, you guys, again, I do appreciate all your blessings. Shout out to everybody who's been calling me and checking up on me. I do appreciate all the love. I really do, So just continue to keep me in prayer. And even if my results do come back positive, showing that I do have COVID, I'm not going to let it be the end of the world, okay? I'm going to still continue to do what I do. I'm going to still come up here, continue to give you guys give you guys your readings and take care of myself, That's all I can do. Just move forward with it. So with that being said, you guys be blessed. I'm getting ready to give me some tea and take me some cough drops because like I said, I've been having a sore throat. So now my throat is bothering me again, okay? So you guys be good. Sending you guys loves and blessings, okay? I'm out.